All right, this is Kid, aka Kayam, and this is Audio Duelist, and this is my Ojama raccoon deck. So, of course, I'm gonna start off with the monsters, typical. So, I'm running double Tantan, simple, self-explanatory. Triple Pon Poco, again, self-explanatory. In my version, I only run two Ojama Red and triple Ojama Blue. Triple Ojama Blue because Obedient School pulls this out. You can do really good plays with the Ojama Blue, and when you get in the graveyard, you can bring it back out with a certain card that I'll pull out later, show you plays you can do with them. But the Ojama Red, self-explanatory, special summon as many use you can. And many people run the Ojama Country form of the deck, but in my opinion, I don't think I would. So 2 Ojama Yellow, 2 Ojama Black, 2 Ojama Green. Self-explanatory, basic vanillas for the deck. Next, I run 1 Mauled. These are the fodder for Obedient School. All the targets, basically all of the one-ofs I run for the deck. So Raikou, the Fable, and those are only other 3 that I run because I mainly target Mauled for its effect and Fable for its effect, plus another one because I usually don't draw into these. I want to drop this for the Wind Up Kitten, and I'm not really going to be running Elephant, so I mean, I'll test it, of course, but that's it. Of course, I run 1 Junk Synchron. I'm not bumping this up to 2. I understand why people run 2, but I think that I'll just keep mine at 1. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. I understand the Junk Warrior play is broken. It makes it amazing, but in my version, I'm only going to run 1. 1 Genzo. I think it's a good card for the deck. Activate Obedient School, special summon your 3, and then you contribute 1 of them to just a normal summon the Genzo, and they can't respond. And then you can Xe with the 2 to special summon a Ronin Raccoon, and then you can detach the special summon. You got a 24 beast on the field as a token, and your opponent can't activate traps, so you can just smack over with your Genzo and your Ronin Raccoon. In my version, I play 1 Andro Sphinx. This will be dropped for my Obelisk. I want to run 2 Obelisks because the plays that you can make with Obelisk are amazing. Like it's so good. But I think I'm going to run 1 Obelisk and 1 Sphinx probably because this I only need to tribute 2, and Obelisk I have to tribute 3. So that's another thing to think about. On to the spells. Standard in any Ronin Raccoon deck or Ojama deck or whatever you want to call it. Triple Obedient School. The Monster Reborn for the deck. Ayers Rock Sunrise. Self-explanatory. You can only activate it once per turn. All your opponent monsters lose 200 for each beast in your graveyard. Amazing card in my opinion. Double MST. I'm not going to bump this up to 3. I think it's fine where it is. I'm not going to say any more upon it because I think it's perfectly fine as is. Double creature swap. Good plays with it. I've seen and heard good plays with it, and it's other stuff that I have to look up for the deck, but I really think the creature swap at 2 is amazing for this deck because I can basically summon a small monster, let's say I have vanilla stuck in my hand, summon that Ojama, whatever vanilla, and creature swap it to take your big monster and just smack over it, and you take that damage. And it's a 0, so you take everything. It's basically a direct attack. Next, I run 1 Tri-Rite. I only run 1 because I have to get a second one, and it's not really something that's like I really have a need for right now, so I'm not really worried about it. Then I run 1 Ojama Delta Hurricane. Self-explanatory. You get Ojama yellow, green, and red on the field. Blow up everything on your opponent's side of the field. bring out your monsters, attack them for whatever you're gonna give them, especially with the Ayers Rock Sunrise. And if you run Soul Charge, you can Soul Charge, special summon the Ojamas from the grave, then hurricane it or try right or however you want to do it and blow up their field, and then just go off from that. Up now we have the tracks. My one-ofs are 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, and 1 Silent Warning. I try to keep these 3 at the least in every deck that I run. Like, ones of each are amazing in almost any deck that you run, and I try to keep it as is. These are my tech 3. Next up, I run double Gravity Bind. Gravity Bind, I mean, obviously, if I run 1s, 2s, and an occasional, if I get the 3, then an occasional 3. But only things above 4 that I have are the Synchros that I run and the Obelisk and Andro Sphinx and Jinzo. But a majority of the time, I don't have them on the field. So Gravity Bind is a good safety precaution type thing. 1 Token Stampede. All tokens in attack position gain 1,000 attack. Why not? You got a Ronin Raccoon on the field, detach, special summon your token, make it 1,000. If you just got that 1 Ronin on the field, then it gains another 1,000. Let's say you get 2 of them on the field, then you got a 2,000. You can detach from the second Ronin and make a 2,000 token on the field. And you just plus from that. Now, my personal tech for the deck that I haven't seen anyone run yet, Beast Rising. An amazing, amazing, amazing card. I don't understand why anyone runs this card. It's just great. I can banish a beast type monster I control, target one monster on my side of the field, on one beast or beast warrior type monster that I control, and it gains attack equal to its attack. So what I can do is banish my high powered token, target most likely my Ronin Raccoon, especially if I have 2 of them on the field because it can't be destroyed by card effects. Target my Ronin Raccoon, make it gain that attack. I can go off from there. Let's say I can Dark Hole from there to destroy everything, and my 2 Raigeki stay on the field. My 2 Ronin stay on the field, and I'll keep them 2, and 1 will still be high power, and I can detach from the second one to copy its attack and swing with the 2 monsters for a huge attack, and then swing another 1,000 on top of that. And it's just amazing in my opinion. I don't understand why people don't run these cards. To the extra deck, well, like everyone does, these are the basic tokens that I run. Nothing fancy, nothing major about it. I keep it simple, basically. So I run the 3 Ronin Raccoon. I'm a little upset because I was supposed to have had the 3rd Ronin Raccoon in the mail about a week and a half ago, but apparently you can't trust certain people, so most likely I'll just be ordering mine off of Amazon and go off from there. But Ronin Raccoon, self-explanatory. And I only run 1 Gachi because I go into it. Everyone says that you should run 2 at the least, but in my opinion, I don't really like drop it. I mean, call it what you must, that's just me. 1 Herald of Pure Light, rarely drop it. Armored Kappa, it's an okay card. Gachi's way better, but Armored Kappa helps out sometimes in the long run. And those are the only Xyz that I run. My Synchros, 1 Underworld Fighter, great for, perfectly fine. I run 1 Phonon Pulse Dragon. It really helps with plays. Really helps with plays. The fact that I can manipulate its level and make it whatever I want, stupendous. 1 Frozen Fitzgerald, great card, all above. Discard the discard effect to keep bringing it back no matter what. It's just amazing. The obvious 1 Junk Warrior, self-explanatory. 1 Z-Man, the Ape King. I want to drop this Lightning Tricorn for the Fabled Kadabi. I think it's a lot better, or at least run it's the unicorn version of this. The name skips my mind at the moment, but I think the unicorn version for this is 10 times better. This is just a terrible 8 that I just have in for no apparent reason. One Scrap Dragon, a really good card, especially if you run the Ojama Magic form, where you can set Ojama Magic, Synchro and the Scrap Dragon, or Synchro and the Scrap Dragon, then set Ojama Magic, activate Scrap Effect to destroy your Ojama Magic and destroy another card your opponent controls. And then you get the effect of Ojama Magic, where when this card is sent from the field or hand to the graveyard, you can add one Ojama Green, Ojama Red, Ojama Green, Ojama Yellow, and Ojama Black to your hand. And then it helps out with the Ojama Delta Hurricane play. Next, I run 1 Beals. Of course, you can go into it. It's incredibly easy to manipulate. I mean, I'm dropping 1-star tokens, normal summon a Junk Synchron, special summon a 2-star. That's 6 right there. All I got to do is, let's say I Iron Rock Sunrise, get another 2 out. That's my Beals right there. And that's a simple play that can be made so easily throughout the game. And I honestly love this card. Gigantic Castle, the 9 that I run. It hasn't come up yet, but I feel as though it's better to run this and be safe about it than to not run it at all and wish that I did have it at the moment, because it's something I can get over. And plus, I mean, with all the monsters, all the materials that I use to summon this card, it goes up usually about a good 400-600. So after you bring it out, it'll be 35 or 33. And if you got a Ronin on the field, you can manipulate its, you can copy its attack, and that'll help push the game a lot quicker and hopefully make the game so much faster. So once again, my Raccoon Ojama deck, and this Audio Duelist signing out.